There's an interesting story going on at the moment in Russia. A man called Dmitry Ovsyannikov, who had become the governor of Crimea, the Russian acquired Crimea, and he apparently got a lot of enemies and was involved in some sort of corruption, and certainly the people who are speaking against him are legion. And in 2019 he was replaced. Now, he was sanctioned by the European Union, and he appealed to the European Union to lift the sanctions on the grounds that he was no longer in the position for which he had been sanctioned. He was no longer the governor of Crimea, the governor specifically of Sevastopol. And he had gone back to being an industry and trade minister, and then he'd been sacked from that as well. He was now no longer in a position to do business with Europe. Well, the EU has lifted his sanctions because nobody spoke out against him. The Russian press, of course, has not been silent. The Russian press has been quite outspoken against Ovsyannikov. That may indicate that he's a person of sound nature. But the stories are extraordinary. It's certainly worth having a look at him, but, apparently he ruled Crimea like a tsar. Well, who knows? He's very young, and there's certainly time for him to make amends if he's done anything wrong, and there's time for him to make a lot of money, I suppose, now. I think he's about 36.